Once upon a time, there was a young scholar named Liang who had studied many years in the academy of a wealthy family. Despite his extensive education, Liang felt unfulfilled and sought out the guidance of a wise Zen master in the mountains. Liang arrived at the master's humble abode, eager to learn the secrets of enlightenment. The master welcomed him and invited him to have tea. He carefully brewed the tea, then poured it into a cup until it was full. But the master kept pouring until the tea overflowed and spilled onto the table. Liang was puzzled by the master's behavior and asked him to stop pouring. The master smiled and said, "Your mind is like this cup, it is full of your own opinions and beliefs. If you want to learn anything, you must first empty your cup." Liang was taken aback by the master's words. He had always thought of himself as an open-minded scholar, but now he realized that he had been clinging to his own beliefs and was not truly open to new ideas. The master continued, "Only when the mind is empty can it receive new knowledge and insights. When the mind is full, it cannot take in anything new. To truly learn, you must first let go of what you think you know." Liang was intrigued by the master's words and asked him to teach him more. The master agreed, but warned him that the path to enlightenment was long and difficult. He would have to undergo rigorous training and discipline, and let go of his ego and self-importance. Liang agreed to the master's terms and began his training. He spent long hours meditating and contemplating the teachings of the master. He practiced humility and selflessness, and learned to live a simple and peaceful life in harmony with nature. As he progressed on his journey, Liang encountered many challenges and obstacles. He struggled with doubts and fears, and often felt like giving up. But the master was always there to guide him, encouraging him to persevere and keep moving forward. One day, Liang came across a group of travelers who had lost their way in the mountains. They were tired and hungry, and had no idea where to go. Liang offered to help them, and led them to a nearby village where they could rest and eat. The travelers were grateful for Liang's help, and asked him why he was so kind to strangers. Liang replied that he had learned from his master that true happiness came from helping others and living a life of service. The travelers were amazed by Liang's wisdom and asked him to teach them more. Liang hesitated at first, feeling that he still had much to learn himself. But then he remembered the master's words about sharing knowledge and insights with others. So Liang began to teach the travelers about the Zen path and the principles of enlightenment. He taught them about the importance of compassion, humility, and selflessness, and encouraged them to live a life of service and kindness. The travelers were inspired by Liang's teachings, and many of them decided to follow the Zen path themselves. They became his disciples, and together they continued on the journey towards enlightenment. Years passed, and Liang became a respected Zen master in his own right. He had helped countless people on their journey towards enlightenment, and had learned much from his own disciples as well. But even as a master, Liang never forgot the lesson of the empty cup. He continued to approach life with an open mind and a humble heart, always ready to learn and grow. And in the end, Liang realized that the journey towards enlightenment was not just about learning new things or achieving a certain state of mind. It was about living a life of purpose and meaning, and sharing the knowledge and insights